Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Anime Lately Podcast, your ultimate hub for all things anime and beyond. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a returning listener, we're thrilled to have you on board for another exciting dive into the world of animation and pop culture conversation. This is episode 193 of the Anime Podcast. This topic for this week are sequels for manga series / anime. Are they rightful to be existing, or is it just a cash grab? We will talk about it like many news in the discussion for this podcast. A few gaming, a few anime announcements, some delays, a few animes got pushed to 2026, maybe 2027. Many things are getting pushed, but is it good or bad? Is it for the rightful reason? We will discuss and break it down. So if it's your first time, share this episode, bring your friends, and let's make this day unforgettable. And all powered by Anime Studio. Catch every new episode every week on YouTube and your audio feed wherever you listen to, and time codes are always in the description. It's your boy, Love and Peace, Legendary Vash, and we're here to talk about sequels. Why do they keep existing? Are we upset at them? Or do we hate them? Are they rightful to exist or not? It's your boy, Legendary Vash, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with my world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and ignorant children of the Isles, what is up and what is good? It is, of course, your reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Whawkins here. And yeah, if you want just simple joys in life, get that shit out of here. You're not allowed to be happy. You're not allowed to be sad. You're allowed to just sit there and deal with it because, hey, you're not allowed to be happy.
Well, with that transition... Jokester, are you happy? Are you enjoying, or are you existing?
I am always existing, but I am slightly happy because my future ex-wife is back in WWE. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
I just love it when a lot of people say, yo, church status or other I'm drawing blank on the other examples that I had in the tip of my tongue that were like the Haskell Crush, the Haskell Crush as kids for me was AJ Lee. So I totally understand what you're talking about, Jokester.
Dog, it was always AJ Lee for me. I love that crazy woman, and I've been wanting her back for forever.
Bro, and the craziness is back.
Oh, she is back. The way she came in and her head turned, I'm like, oh, the craziness is still in there. Oh, like we're using the character still. Like, oh, I'm here for it. It's just the way she hop around, the way she was just happy. The crowd screamed for her. Girl went back for round 2, round 3, round 4. Just kept going back, and I love it. It was pure wholesomeness.
You ain't taming my future ex-wife. Let's fucking go.
I love how you referred to her as your future ex-wife. Like, not future wife, but your future ex-wife.
It's because he knows he probably don't got a chance against CM Punk.
Hey,
well, no, it's not.
She's gonna give me a chance and then realize she's too good for me. That's it.
Oh, I thought you were just going the crazy route where she was just gonna do something insane. But you know,
think that would drive me away? You think that would drive me away?
Well, I'll say,
why would I want to fix her? I want her like that.
Have you seen Jokester types? Is Jinx, Harley Quinn? He likes crazy.
I mean, listen, the crazy scares me into staying. Let's keep it a buck.
True. You don't know what's gonna happen if you leave.
Yeah, you might not come back, or you may not have your $1.50 still down there.
Need about $3.50. That's how much I need. Sorry, anytime somebody says like a number with 50 after, I'm just like, don't you mean you need about $3.50? Well, then I realized that he was a dang 3-store tall monster. I just gave $3.50 the other day. Damn it! Well, I love that bit. I miss Chef.
That's on South Park, right?
Chef died. Yeah. Did Chef die?
Oh yeah, they killed him off. Like after the Scientology thing. Which, fun fact, was not his decision to make. That was not what's the actor's name? Christopher Hayes?
Yes.
No, not Christopher Hayes.
Because his son came out telling us information. Mm-hmm. We actually covered it actually a couple episodes ago. I think like episode like 180, 181 or a bit ago.
Something like that.
Because I believe you was there also, Jokester, us talking about the news coverage we did for it.
Probably. But
probably. Yeah. I got the memory of a goldfish twin.
Oh, same here. Like It's sad. No, literally. Sorry, another tangent before we move on to our Weebs Lounge. But like yesterday, I had a soccer game and a football game to go to for my niece and nephew, and they were like in the same like vicinity of each other, and I was like, all right, hey mom, which one's first? Which one's the 10:30 game? Which one's the noon one? And she told me, it's the soccer game first and then the football. Okay, great. Awesome. And I'm like, all right, soccer game, football, soccer game, football, soccer game, football. I get to the place and I get my chair out of my car and I start walking to the fields. And then I start thinking, wait,
was it soccer or football?
Which one was first? Well, yeah, was it soccer or was it football? Or was it football and soccer? Why can I not remember? And I'm going to look like an idiot if I text them on their way. And I'm like, hey, which one's first again? So I'm just like, shit. So I just start walking to the fields. I'm like, all right, remember, Whawkins. You got this. You can remember. You're not that stupid yet. Keyword yet. So I remembered. Long story short. I was like, all right, it's soccer first.
Look,
at least you didn't follow my steps would be go where there are other people going.
Yeah.
that is
go to where the crowd is.
There's multiple fields, so there's multiple crowds, many people.
So there's multiple games going on at the same time. So there's other games of different kids, age group, or something going on like that.
And I didn't know what field they were going to be on anyways, because my sister and her husband are kind of bad at that communicating sometimes. But, that's neither here nor there when it comes to that, because, hey, they have kids that do activities. What else did everybody do?
To reference that real quick, right before we jump into Weebs Lounge, because this is a cheat code that I could tell other adults to know and understand. Like myself, we are Anime Week Studio. If you guys don't know, we're animation, manga, wrestling, webtoons, and everything involving entertainment. However, the one thing that I want to tell audience is that we cover so much, we interact so much, but we also communicate a lot behind the scenes. We have our we have the Discord community, and then we have a private side that all the team members you can discuss. We're running late, or hey, this is going on. We was running at and like that. And
I'm the absolute worst with communication on this team. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna throw my team under the bus myself as that, because that looks so bad as boss. But my team will do it. I will be that's all.
I'll call myself out. I'm the absolute worst with communication.
At times, chat is hard to tell. Is Joke's gonna be on today? I don't know. He pops in. I'm a happy camper, honestly, chat. But on the side of that is my adulting, but also experience from work, is that at work I got told whenever a boss or producer or director or anybody tells you anything, ask them to write it to you, text it, even if you're on phone, go, hey, can you text it to me? Just to always have a concrete receipt from either party. But because of that lesson I've learned from work, I've taken it to everything else I do in life. Because like Whawkins said, we're adults. We forget shit. Jokester said that he's a goldfish. He forgets shit. So that's why I always write shit down for not just myself, not just for the team, for anything and everything I do. Even when it comes to me and my wife, when we're on the phone, we have 3 whiteboards. One for my personal, that's right here I'm pointing at. One for me and wife on a weekly, and then we have a monthly calendar. We have shit, so it's accountability. Either way, sometimes we still forget because things happen at the same day. We just forget the moment, but we do the best we can. That's my cheat code. I always say, hey, if there's something that you need to call me and I don't answer, text it to me, because at least you're aware that I saw it. We have read message. Same thing for anybody. I tell my mom was on the phone for like, hey, mijo, the address is 81st Street in Manhattan, Broadway, address 2227. I'm like, cool. Can you text it to me as well? So I remember. But who knows, the next 20 seconds, my wife is going to be like, hey, babe, are you done with the phone call? May I have you real quick? Like, yeah, sure. Boom. Those 20 seconds just made me forget the address, and my mom never sent it to me. And then when I ask her later, she can be like, hey, I think you wrote down. Like, nah, I got busy right once I got the phone call. I asked you as well, can you text it to me? So we could have both where I don't have to ask you and it's already there. That's my cheat code, chat. So if y'all want to take that as an advice or anything, use it. Go ahead. That's my cheat code. But why? Because yes, on the
my cheat code is if you gotta go somewhere, I don't care if you know the direction or not. get that location because Apple Maps stays up even if I go to the same Well, I used to go to the same location for work every single day, and Apple Maps is up for moral support. I don't even be looking at it.
That is true.
Yeah.
But also for traffic.
Now,
also to find out if there's traffic going on.
Or if you have ways to know, hey, there's a speed trap right over there. Make sure you follow those rules, everybody. And no, Siri, I was not talking to you. Stupid ass phone AI. Fuck the police. I mean, yes, that too.
But with all the friendly advice that we could tell Chad to be aware on what to do with life, and hey, if you have a goldfish brain, hey, now you have a better way to remember stuff. But hey, Chad, if this is your first time, welcome to the Weebs Lounge. This is where we discuss our weekly check-in, our personal updates of the media that we have consumed, any side stories that we have about life, or content that we've been watching and consuming. So it's time for a weekly check-in. Highs and lows, along with the latest anime, manga, media, books, or like Whawkins would have, some recent therapy. So let's find out in this episode if we have bought anything, spent more money since Anime NYC, or have we calmed ourselves down. Pass it to Whawkins first. Talk to me.
Cool, because mine's gonna be really quick. Because now that I'm out of my Mushoku Tensei brain rot right now.
Thank God.
Hush you.
You will get there one day.
It's you. Perhaps.
No, because the thing is, I almost started watching Mushoku Tensei when I was in the hospital. And I said, literally as soon as I turned the episode on, I said, "The fuck am I about to do to myself? Let me turn this shit off."
Oh, no.
Wow. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you to join me in January once I start rewatching season 1 and watch season 2 to prepare myself for season 3. So you're gonna join me in the first quarter of next year. Don't worry, I got you, Jokester. You're gonna join me on this
maybe. So now that I'm out of that vortex, I've been kind of just taking a break from like movies and TV and all that stuff. Kind of catching up with my YouTube watch later because I do like to watch or listen to content creators out there. For some reason, I've kind of started listening to Masako X, who was the voice for Goku in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged. So what he does on his channel, he does a lot of like what if stuff. So like a lot of it's basically freaking see, my brain is just so freaking fried because of what was going on before this podcast. A lot of just like fanfics and all that basically, but like a lot of like what if. So like his most popular one is like, oh, what if Raditz was good? So it's like, okay, it's kind of like along those concepts and all that. So that's been some good background noise for like work and just do like driving and all that stuff. So that's been nice to kind of catch up on as well. Video game wise, I'm still trying to get into Digimon Survive. I don't know if I'm going to continue it.
It's very slow, isn't it?
It's very slow. And I'm just like, I don't care about these characters. I really don't care about them stuck into this world.
That was my issue when I was watching it being played.
Yeah.
By the way, a quick side question. Jokester, did you ever watch Digimon Frontiers? That's season 3.
A little bit.
No, 4.
4.
That
Okay,
4.
Season 4. Thank you. That's season 4. There's a figurine that is coming out new. Probably is being released soon in Discord or something. But I sent it to Anime Central in our channel of our Discord, and Whawkins said that he never seen it, and I was so sad because Digimon Frontiers, for anybody that don't know, the song is a banger, the show is a banger, the story is a banger, and those
Frontiers is the one with Vmon, right?
Yes. No. So no. What Vmon?
No.
Vmon
season 3.
No. So no. So season 1 was the stuff with like Agumon, Gabumon, like that like the first one with like Tai and like all of them. 2, Digimon Adventure 2 is the one with like Vmon, the Armored Digivolution, all that stuff.
Okay, yeah, I only watched season 1 and 2.
Okay,
yeah,
and
because three was Tamers, because that had like Guillemon, Terriermon, Renamon, like that whole stuff, which is for me still my favorite one. Like that was the one where I was just like, oh hell yeah, because like they had the Digivices and like the card game, and they would like use the cards to like add different like attacks or different like armors to their Digimon. I'm just like, that's so cool. That's an awesome concept. And that's when they started doing like with the humans interact, like digivolving with the Digimon.
And
so like that's how we got like, yeah, that's how we got like Gallantmon and all them. And yeah, they took that concept, I know, in 4 with like Frontiers and all that, but like I remember trying Frontiers like a few years ago. It didn't immediately click on me, but maybe one day I'll go back to it. But yeah, I am excited for this new Digimon though. I am gonna
the fall season
out.
one. Yes, the fall season one, that was amazing. I will be watching that front seat center, watching it. I'm excited for that. So I can't wait to be watching the trailers with Nate on his stream the end of the month, and us covering that for Off the Bench, because that's one of the shows I'm excited for as well.
Yeah, and
I'm glad I'm on this podcast because I didn't even know that was happening.
Oh yeah, dude. It's what's it called? Like Beatbox? No, it's not Beatbox.
I'll
it's
tell you in a second.
Yeah. But anyways, I might be doing live reactions to that as well, so stay tuned for that, people. And of course, so like back to like the Digimon Survive game. I don't know, it's very slow, and I'm not really one for like the tactical kind of games like that, where it's like, oh, you have like this space that you can attack in. Cool, great, neat. I'm just like,
yeah, you chose a bad game to play because it's basically Fire Emblem.
Yeah, and me and Fire Emblem are also not the best of friends, just because I'm not into that kind of concept of a game. So Digimon Survive, you might not be finished. Sorry, not sorry, but it just is what it is. Because
and the show is called Digimon Daybreak.
Ooh,
sorry,
that's what it was.
Beat Break.
Yeah. But really, the reason I'm in the Digimon kind of sphere right now is because the new game coming out in October, which the Time Stranger game, like the Digimon story ones, those ones are good because that's like JRPG style, and I'm like, oh, give that to me. Like I actually care about characters in those games. Like
talking about Cybersleuth and Hacker's Memory.
I've been going through Hacker's Memory again. Oh my gosh, man! It's still have yet to
start it because I haven't beat Cyber Sleuth.
I mean, you can technically go into Hacker's Memory without beating Cyber Sleuth. It's just it's a side story. No, that's fair. So yeah, I was stand by with video games because that's also kind of taking a backseat at the moment. Because I'm just kind of deflating from all that. When it comes to anime and manga, I've actually been in more of a reading mood lately. So like I'm gonna be catching up to Kagurabachi because I know when we eventually start the manga show, that's probably gonna be one we cover.
Yes. We've been already teasing it to people in the Weebs of the Ring, but for those here on Anime Podcast, you're hearing it the first time. Well, Shonen Ronin, after a year, or technically 3 years, but a year for us waiting to relaunch. We'll be relaunching it in the first week of December. We will be having one-off specials in October and November for My Hero Academia, JJK, and maybe me and Whawkins do like one piece about Wano or Egghead, something like that related. But we will be having Shonen Ronin relaunch, so stay tuned.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start catching up with like Kagurabachi and a couple other series. That one series I did start reading more of, thanks to my friend Eden's with this, because he did recommend it to me, and I did start reading it like a few months ago. But again, the Mushoku Tensei vortex I was in kind of had me in a chokehold. It's that Red Ranger Isekai one. With the hot purple chick in it. Yeah, that one. That one's just it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I know.
I forgot what it's like. Yeah, there was an anime for it like just this year.
We did cover Off the Bench. Is the time we got reincarnated as a Red Ranger going to another world.
Well, he wasn't reincarnated. He was sent to another world. But anyways, that's besides the point. But like, it's just a fun series. Like, it's nothing too deep. It's nothing like too mind blowing. Like the art's really good, especially the double page spreads. But it's just a fun story. You know, it's nothing that's like gonna blow your mind or anything. It's just something to be like, oh, let me grab some popcorn and eat and consume this thing, because it's just fun, man. So really digging that, and eventually I'll catch back up to part 9 of JoJo, because I do want to, but I also have a mindset that's like, I want to do content on it, and then I just don't. So it's like,
May I recommend another Power Ranger-esque style, but it's a rom-com as well?
Maybe.
Love After World Domination. It's 12 episodes and it's Power Ranger-esque, and also has a purple chick as well with big oppas as well. So it's a good one.
Well,
and to me, it's better than the one that you're probably reading and watching. Not saying better overall, just much more entertaining each episode than slow burn here and there. So I feel like if you, this is one I would suggest, Love After World Domination. It's very good, and it's 12 episodes. It came out in 2022.
Is it more slice of life, or is there actual action in it?
There's more action. There's action and romance and comedy. It's like in that tier, but it's a nice spot in the middle. I do recommend it. I believe also Jokester might like it. Maybe you've seen it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, it's been on my watch list for a minute.
The Love After World Domination.
Yeah, it's been on my watch list for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, there you go. And then with anime, I mean, I'll probably catch up to some stuff from this summer season. Jujutsu is still, maybe I keep forgetting that show exists, but anyways.
And next Saturday.
Anyways, so Gachakuda though is still some heat. That is some fire. I am like chomping at the bit, because it's like I could just read the manga and be caught up with everything, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay committed to doing the live reactions of the anime, because apparently the anime's been doing really well at adapting everything. Today's episode was great. If you haven't watched this week's episode, watch it with me on the channel. Quick little plug right there on the Vault channel. Go ahead and do that. It was a lot of fun. It was a pretty good episode. It's still like setting up for the next arc, but yeah, this one has some promise, I think. And when I catch up to the manga, because like I was talking to some friends of mine last night about it, they were like, yeah, those first 100-something chapters just feel like a prologue for the series, and I'm like, Nani the fuck?
Bro, that's an obvious thing. Once this episode showed, it's like, I feel like we're not seeing like a world of One Piece, like how big in scale it is, but just showing that in the most previous episode of how they left off of a cliff called Art Town or Canvas Town, showing that this is one district. How many districts have we already been to and discussed when we're only just below of their top of the world? So like, this is just such a big world that looks like there's so much more to offer, and there's so much type of hidden agendas when we're still finding out clues about it. So I feel like this series could succeed in such a good way, and I'm very happy for the series. And also, it's 24 episodes. This series in Togen Anki is 24 episodes this season, so we're gonna get it for summer season and for the fall. So it's very exciting. Yeah.
And I do plan on Togen Anki is one I do plan on binging this season as well, because that one looks also really good, and also has a well-endowed lady that I would like to see. But because I'm a simple guy, all right. I'm a simple man. You can recommend me a series all you want, but there's two ways to easily get me into a series. But that's besides the point. I'm not going to sit here and be a Hispanic gooner or anything, because A, I'm not Hispanic, and B, I'm not a gooner. At least on streams. But anyways, that's besides the point.
You're calling out.
That's me. I'm like, Whawkins not a good. I'm gonna stay quiet, but here not on stream. I'm like, yeah, same here, buddy.
Yeah, there we go. I keep it, I keep things professional-ish, but whatever. I don't know. I'm done yapping. Vash or Jokester, y'all can go next. I'm done.
Hey,
I consume stuff.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna follow up, since I know I'd rather have you last and hear the goodness that you have, since I also have a little short Weebs Lounge from Whawkins talking about. For movies, me and wifey haven't watched any movies this past week. We've been busy. She's about to take her big exam, so I've been supportive, letting her study. Like, as much as I love to do content, chat, I'm a big wife guy. Like, for anybody that have listened to our Weebs of the Ring channel content, just like CM Punk is a big wife guy when it comes to AJ Lee. Seth Rollins, Kobe is a big guy for Becky Lynch, a big wife guy. The same thing with Cody Rhodes, a big wife guy when it comes to Brandy. I can relate a lot to them. The same thing with CM Punk, just smiling the whole time, just seeing AJ doing her turns, her rounds, going around, her skipping, everything. I love spending time with my wife, and I've just been very supportive, patient. Because once she's done with school, I'll be like, all right, let's put the One Piece train. Let's put the Reacher train. Let's put the movie train. Let's get back on our track on our content. I've been slowly patient. Like, yo, I want to get back on our fucking One Piece shit. We're behind on that shit. Like, yo, we're on episode 912. Last week, we were on episode 910. We only saw 2 episodes. I'm like, damn, I need to do like 10, 15 episodes a week.
Well, maybe, just get into a good little routine with it. Because, hey, you should catch up so then we can do the other show that I mentioned to you, the once a month thing. Yeah.
Chad, trust me, we're having a lot of projects in the works, which is funny at the time. And your boy Vash is also here catching up. So, like I said, me and wifey are watching the anime. We're behind on stuff, but me patiently, working on things with her. She's about to be done with her state exam this Friday. So if y'all could write in the chat watching this, say good luck, wifey. That'll be gladly appreciated. For TV shows, Stranger Things season 2 was done. I mean, Stranger Things season 1 is done. We started season 2, and we are so far 2 episodes in. Interesting how we get back into the story, answer a few questions from how season 1 cliffhanger is. Now we just need for the rest, because season 2 is 9 episodes, so I technically have 7 episodes to go. Well, for those that don't know, not crazy spoiler, but 11 is alive. She's back to our world. She's here, but she's eating with Hopper, and she's not allowed to go out because the people of the bad guy scientists are still trying to find her or still trying to get answers of this upside down world. And I feel bad for the kid, Marcus. No, the kid that went inside the up and down.
The up and down. I know you're talking about the kid with the terrible bowl cut.
Yes, him.
Will.
Yeah, Will.
You're talking about Will.
I feel bad for Will because this man is going through it, like such a young age, being kidnapped by a monster and then brought back and then still having goo coming out of your mouth. Like, I feel bad for this kid. And also being bullied at school, saying that he's a mummy or...
zombie boy.
Zombie boy. It's like, damn, I feel bad. It just sucks that when you go through a traumatic event, your family or parents don't know how to handle it and help you out when they want to be helpful, but also don't treat you like a kid still. But then you yourself don't want to be treated like a kid. It's a lose-lose relationship, and I feel bad for that stance, for that being the case. So when it comes to Stranger Things and Will. The bowl cut, I can't wait to see that to actually happen in season 3 and 4, because I've seen the pictures, chat. I question that shit, but hey, the same thing we've been answering before is the 80s.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about it.
Other than that, we're gonna continue watching the rest of season 2 later this month. We still got a whole month of September to continue. October's around the corner, so chat, stay tuned. Let us know if you guys want us having any themes related for our October discussion, our Halloween discussion. Me, myself, and the crew will be playing Dead by Daylight in the month of October. Jokester's gonna join us as well. He was gonna ask. I'm just letting him know now as well that he will be joining us in some Dead by Daylight content. So that'll be a lot of fun.
I beg several pardons.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes,
I beg several. I don't. Hey, listen. Hell no. I played that game once. I got yelled at by 2 people from Chicago and jump scared several different times. I refuse to play. Hell no.
So as you heard it here, guys, we're having great content being released in October. Some great streams, some great VODs of Jokester screaming and myself screaming. So let's see who screams the most during that content. If anything, let's make a drinking contest. Let's find out. Additionally, Wednesday, season 2, part 2, the last 4 episodes came out. I haven't seen it. Me and waifu will be coming back next week and giving you a review. Not me and her herself, because that will probably never happen. But me will be coming on and giving you a review of how part 2 of season 2 was on Wednesday. As well for Reacher. the last thing, when it comes to gaming content, I have not done anything gaming related. Like Whawkins said before, when it comes to manga, I am in my manga itch because the summer season is ending, so all of my summer animes will be coming to a close. Catching up a lot to our audio feed, so go check that out, chat, to our audio feed. Our Weebs of the Ring content is out there, and our Anime podcast content is out there. Up to episode 175 is public, so the past 20 episodes and some change. The past 40 episodes and some change of the new team has already been on the audio feed. So go check that out. Support, like it, subscribe to the Apple Podcast, Spotify, the YouTube podcast, everything that's out there. We appreciate you guys checking out there. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Bless you.
Our brother,
He was
Almighty
doing the
Jesus here.
plugs.
I'm sorry, yes, I did the plugs, but also telling in chat that I'm also be reading the manga. I'm catching them to not catching. Yo, hold up. I have a question that I was gonna ask on the side, but now that I'm here. So My Hero Academia is on its last season right now, about to air. Should I just react to that since I did not read the last season of what's about to be adapted, or should I just read it and we just do that little quick one-off? Because it's like I'm really kind of 50-50 because I'm curious about it.
I would honestly just do reactions to the anime because we'll probably get more traction with the anime compared to the manga. Because
Especially because we know they about to go brazy with the animation.
They're about to go like movie quality every episode because we have all the 7 quirks in one body.
Yeah. I would just stick to the anime with that, and then we could probably just do like a whole discussion on it, and like that could have the manga mixed in it and all that. So
yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't have much to say. That I've been busy. I've been working B. Have been doing stuff for the audio feed, like I said, all the plugs, all the Discord stuff. So with that being said, chat. Let's hear from Jokester what he's been doing in life. Is he happy? God. Is he existing? Has he consumed any media content?
So, chat, I know I was gone for a bit. Once again, I have had terrible consistency this year. I was in the hospital. I got alcohol poisoning and fairly certain I got drugged. Not sure. When I went to a rave, but couldn't hold down anything, including water. So I was gone for a bit, and in that time, I consumed absolutely nothing. It literally hurt to look at my phone screen. And when I was in that hospital, I have, like, if anything, I've listened to YouTube videos. I did low key because of one of my favorite YouTubers from when I was a jit. Connor the Waffle, he has a series on his YouTube channel where he goes and like over each episode of every Power Ranger series. So I was watching that for a bit. And
did he do Mystic Force or Dino Thunder?
Yes, he did Mystic Force and Dino Thunder. He's been doing pretty much all of them throughout the eras.
Oh my god, I love that.
And it's been great. It's kind of like how I've re-experienced a lot of Power Rangers and low-key reignited my love yet again for it. It also reignited exactly why I think Jungle Fury might be my favorite one, other than SPD.
Great options with those. Jungle Fury is definitely in the top 5 for those.
I genuinely don't remember what I was talking about.
But hey, chat, we're back from a technical difficulty. We're here where we started off. You know what, Jokester, where you left off, you was talking about your existing. You almost started to do Moshiko Tensei. You got back into a few things of your watch history of the content creator that you was watching. That's the top of my head.
Oh, yeah. I do remember talking about the Power Rangers thing. Yeah, I almost made the mistake of watching Mushoku Tensei. Thank God I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I think while I was in that hospital bed, I was just like, how much do I hate myself? And then I realized I hate myself, but not that much, just not that much to sit myself through this. So I turned it back off and went back to YouTube. Other than that, gaming wise, I've of course been playing Pokemon Unite heavy. I almost got to master the other day, but I got fucked by bad teammates.
Oh, I don't know if you heard the podcast last week with myself, Whawkins, Rome, and our guests. But during that podcast, I spoke about my ass getting whipped 3 times from Hop from Pokemon Sword and Shield. I was doing the Shield version.
You lost to Hop
3 times. Sorry, not 3 times.
This man.
I lost to him once at the end. No, at the end. After I was getting legendary and his Pokemon are level 70 and everything, his sword legendary kept kicking my ass in dashing stars that move and close combat. It learned to knock out all my Pokemons, all 6. I couldn't revive all them or max revive. I ran out on out of my max revive. And most of my Pokemons are like 68 to 72. Rome said, nah, you need your shit from 70 to 75. And I'm like, fuck. I go back to retraining, and I told Rome as well, like, look, out of all my 20 plus years of playing Pokemon, 4 of the types that I'm not good with or choose not to be good with because I just don't like the designs, or they don't have cool designs, or they just don't look cool to me to even want to use them, is Psychic type, Grass type, Bug type, and what's the one that was? Psychic type, Grass type, Bug type, and there was another one. And plus Fairy. So I know that I need to get a Psychic or Fairy type. Grass types and Bug type, they don't always look appealing to me. Of course, there's a few Grass type, like the starters, but it's not including the starters in this conversation. So it's just like not a lot of them have really drawn my attention. So do I consider myself a Pokemon player? Yes, but I don't really gravitate a lot to those types. But now I know, like, all right, cool. I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to go to the wild fields, and I need to level up a Bug type / Psychic type or a Fairy type / Grass type. So I got 2 or 3 right now. I'm training. I don't have the top of my head, but I wanted to tell you, Jokester, since I know that you're also a big Pokemon head, and you wasn't here for last week for that conversation where Ron was just laughing about Hop. But he did mention that Hop is easier in Sword because the Sword legendary is better than the Shield legendary, is what he mentioned.
Yeah, and
first of all, I don't, because here's the thing. I had Shield first. Hop was not that hard. Like, he was not that hard.
He was not hard at all. I don't know.
Yeah,
he was not hard at all. I've played Pokemon Shield twice.
Like
I played the game plus the DLC twice, and I have only lost quite literally once, and it was just to Leon the first time. That was it.
Yep.
I didn't lose to Leon. I feel like I was overpowered against Leon. I kick his ass. I believe I only changed 3 times. And I feel like it was too easy. Hop, I was pissed because Neko was watching me. She was there watching me at 2 a.m. after recording off the bench. We were there. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to finish this battle. I thought my cocky ass was about to go to sleep. Just I could defeat the game. I could just do the DLC now. Spend a good $20 for myself. Treat myself in DLC. Do these extra things. But no. Fucking Hop wants to murder my ass. And Neko tried to stay up with me so I could do it. She's like, nah, buddy, I'm sorry, but I got shit to do. I'm going to go to sleep. Like, yeah, my fault.
I'm sorry. Losing a Hop is like losing a How in the Gen 7 games. I don't understand how you ever do it.
Okay. I did lose to How once, but that's because hear me out with this, because from Islands 1 and 2, I wasn't prepared for like the level jump that there was apparently, because like so my Pokemon, because back then I tried to keep things relatively like somewhat low, but also like relatively the same. So like I got to like the second island, started that off. Most of my Pokemon were like maybe I think 21, 22 or something. And he rolls out, oh, hey, let's have a fucking battle. He comes out with a damn level 26 Alolan Raichu. And I'm standing there like, you asshole.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Was this one Sun and Moon?
No, what I'm hearing.
Yeah, this was Sun and Moon.
I didn't play Sun and Moon.
Like, you dick, you absolute asshole. And no, I made sure after that, and I was like, nah, I ain't having this again. So I made sure I was just over leveled for the rest of the game because fuck that. I was pissed.
I hate to sound like every old Pokemon fan, but I have not lost to any rival after Gen 5. Like
that's why
I never I haven't lost to any rival after Gen 4. I never even lost to the rivals in Gen 5.
I haven't lost.
They weren't too
Bro,
hard
Vash was
either.
ass until the end, and then she wasn't even that good at the end of Gen 5.
Bro, I was pissed because
Like-
I haven't lost to any rivals either since like.
You just did. Oh
Wait,
my
wait,
God,
wait!
nah,
Before,
nah, I'm not-
before
nah.
this one, before this one, before this one,
Sure.
before this one, I didn't lose.
What kind of revisionist history are we gonna have?
I didn't
tonight,
lose any
folks?
to Black and White. I didn't lose any. I didn't play Sun and Moon, so I can't count that. But I didn't lose to any. Even in Omega Sapphire or Ruby, I didn't lose any of those. But fucking Hop at the end. Also, please remember at the end of the game. This is post game. I lost to Hop, not like beginning. I never lost to any.
Bro, that
That's
nigga
not
still ass. That
Like,
Hop
yeah.
is still ass.
He's 70.
He has
And-
ass. How do you lose to somebody with a dub wool? How do you lose to somebody
I kicked
with
ass.
a dub wool?
He had one Pokemon left, and that was his legendary. I had all 5 down except the legendary. It's just that close combat and the dashing stars kept
Wait.
kicking my ass.
Wait, doesn't he start with the legendary?
No, that one's
In the
last.
fight?
No, he starts with dub wool.
Yeah, double. I kick all them ass.
Hold
It's
on,
just that
which fight is this? Which fight is this?
the one at the very end where you have to meet him at the legendary.
I think this is after.
Okay.
This is
Alright,
post game. Like this is
Gotcha.
literally
Gotcha.
post game after you beat the champion
You're
Leon.
doing okay. I see.
I just got the I just finished the 12 steps to how to get the legendary because you have to defeat all the Gigamax people. I mean Pokemon. I defeated all those 12 steps because I literally had to go Google find out how to get the legendary, and they literally gave me a 13 steps. I'm at 12
Wait.
all done.
But the game tells you what you need to do.
Well, remember I didn't play the game in a couple months, so I forgot where was I in the story. So then I had to search them again. And then when I get to
was
Hop,
like,
like
what?
Hop is literally like
Listen.
last person post match, and it's
Listen,
like.
Whawkins, he lost a Hop. We can't.
That's true. Yeah.
Anyway, Pokemon Unite, right? Pokemon Unite, how's that going? I wish Rom was here could defend me, but like, yeah, man, sword is sword is harder. Yeah, thank you, Rom. Shit.
We have Groudon now in Pokemon Unite as a raid boss.
My boy Groudon's there. Yay!
Yep, and honestly, he has been the best of the bosses to fight in Pokemon Unite. Just because the power up that you get from him at the end is not so overpowered to where it's a guaranteed loss if you lose it. Unlike Rayquaza and Zapdos was absolutely abysmal.
Oh, Zapdos.
So I think there's a lot that I like this new season of Pokemon Unite. But yeah, so that's pretty much as far as I've been doing with gaming. I plan on playing Hollow Knight soon because Silk Song came out, and I played Hollow Knight for 20 minutes, but I'm bad at Metroidvanias, so I just didn't continue. Other than that, I have been arting a lot, in which I have not liked a lot of my art for a while. To counteract that, I said to my Discord, hey, give me memes or reaction images, and I'ma just draw my VTuber over it just because I think it's funny. And it's helped me get like comfortable with my art. So here's one of them.
Oh wait, I think I've seen you like posting some of these before, like throughout the week.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Also, what Vash saw earlier. Like, what the fuck?
Bro looks angry. Like looks like pissed off.
Like,
Yeah.
Yo,
If
do you know
haven't
who it reminds
seen
me
this
of?
meme before, this is Anais from The Amazing World of Gumball.
nice.
So for me, it wasn't the Amazing World Gumball. What I thought, I don't know how you're gonna picture it, but the bulldog from Tom and Jerry, the gray bulldog,
I understand.
Okay, I can see that.
the gray bulldog. Right
I was
here.
gonna say you should do Hop in this face.
I'm dead. This is a face from Undertale.
Oh, yep.
That's a nice
Good old
one.
Toriel.
This was just a random meme I saw and I thought it was cute.
It's cute. It's adorable.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Nut.
Oh my god.
Nut.
Chicoa.
That's adorable.
No.
It's like you're being squeezed by Barney.
Meme. This is just a classic meme. This was originally a picture of Piplup.
Piplup,
Nice.
interesting.
Yeah, Piplup got a salad knocked over it and was just mad, and I thought it was cute, so I redid it.
Oh,
Piplup has
I
some
recall.
great reaction faces.
Scott Pilgrim.
Good.
That's a nice one. I love Scott. Wait, and which one? Animated Scott?
This was the manga,
Oh, the manga.
Mm.
which I own. I now own volumes 1 through 4.
Hey, nice.
Are those the only existing ones?
No, I think there's 2 more that I don't have.
Nice.
This is the Mew coin from that
Yep.
came out that became a meme for a while. And the next one is my favorite one, and it's also the most recent one that I've done. SpongeBob.
Yes, this is the one you posted on there, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the one I
Twitter?
posted on
Yeah.
Twitter. I fucking love this meme.
I know that SpongeBob reference. I know the scene, that one. I don't want SpongeBob, but I know the reference.
Yes. So that is what I've been doing to feel better about my art. And that's kind of been a lot of what I've just been like drawing a lot more recently.
Mhm.
Just trying to get some art. I actually have I recently did for my streams a new PNG that I'm going to use for the month of October. It's going to be my Halloween PNG. And the idea is I'm dressing up as one of my best VTuber friends.
Word.
Okay. That's
So
interesting.
y'all will see that PNG during Halloween or during the month of October.
Yeah, I'm here trying to plan what I'm wearing for the month of October because last year it was a bootleg version of the Joker mask and other stuff we did for our Halloween episode. So I'm trying to plan better for our Halloween
last year I was Mario. This year I'm going to be a chain chomp.
And what?
Nice. Hell yeah.
A chain chomp for Mario.
Ah. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. I don't know. I haven't thought that far what me and my girl are doing or what day does Halloween land on?
Good question.
Oh, on a Friday.
Yeah,
On a
I'm glad we
Friday.
live in a world where people can ask
So
questions.
we're having our episode come out on the 28th, so that would be our Halloween episode. But Halloween, I don't know. Me and my wife haven't discussed what we're doing for Halloween, but that's a good question. Now that I think about it. I haven't even decided what I'm cosplaying for or costume, tomato cosplay costume. I feel like they're both the same nowadays. I don't know what I'm dressing. No, nothing comes in mind.
Valid.
I might do in my head. Superman, and my girl could do like the Lois Lane.
Okay. Wait, Superman with the undies out or Superman just full suit?
Full suit.
Come on, man. You can do the undies. Come on.
Do the undies.
Look,
Dirty
Dirty
undies.
Look,
undies.
it depends on the
Dirty
budget.
undies.
Look, it depends on the budget during that time. If we're gonna go like cosplay for the undies aspect, then sure, why not? But we're gonna like buy one from Amazon or something. Then it depends. Because me and my wife did Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen a couple years ago, but those onesies are fucking tight on us or tight on me more and in my crotch area, so it's kind of hard to kind of refit that.
Oh, yes. To all those who are dressing up as Spider-Man, whether you're going to a convention or you're just doing it for Halloween, invest in a dance belt. For the love of God. I'm not trying to look at Spider-Man and then see meat. I'm not trying to see spider meat. Invest in a dance belt for the love of God.
Or just wear a cup too. A cup too could hold it.
A cup could also work, but I recommend a dance belt just because it's more comfortable.
Yes.
Well,
agreed.
I recommend putting a cucumber in your suit.
Don't be
you heard
bitching out here.
And then watch a month later, people wear a whole cucumber in their suit. They were like, "Why is this?" I blame Whawkins from Anime Podcast. He gave me this idea.
You're welcome. You're welcome for that piece of sagely advice.
Also,
Somebody who's stink going to do it, and that cucumber is going to turn into a pickle.
Pickle Rick!
Hey Brian. I know.
My question to you, Jokester, are you going to be spending money in December to go to see John Cena in his last match in Washington, D.C.?
Listen.
I'm spending every penny I have. Penny.
I am paying financial catch up right now because of the hospital. If I can get the money, I am going because I'm prepared to cry. Like I need to go.
Bro, I had the easy chance because Boston is right above me in New York. So I was like, all right, cool. I could just get a bus ride, a train ride, all good, sleep overnight. Now I was in Washington, D.C. I'm like, all right, cool. I could get one down south. But then I'm like, wait a minute. I could probably meet Whawkins again, see Jokester, a few of the people in that one spot. Are we all going to get tickets around the same area? Hell no, because those tickets will go fly by fast. Because guess what? If y'all don't know, the tickets come out September 10th. This coming Wednesday.
What? No. Fuck, I'm broke.
Affirm. I ask you, I beg you, I plead with you. Work.
Yeah, me too. I'm using the 2-week pay plan. I'm gonna be like, yo.
Okay, so after this call or after this podcast, I'm calling my mama to see if she's going. Because if she's going, I don't know how she gonna do it, but she paid for my ticket and I will pay her back later.
Hell yeah.
That's what I do. I'm gonna come there Wednesday and be like, all right. I told myself $500 is like my limit for me and my wife. If I can only buy one, I'll be like, wife, you don't know him. You're going to see him at the Barclays Center on November 17th. After that, I'm going by myself with the boys.
Because, like, I ain't going to lie. DC is a nothing drive for me. I make that drive several times a year. I can do it again at any time.
Yeah, for me, that's a 2-hour bus ride, 2-hour train ride. That's easy right here on mine as well. So that's a good central spot in December.
Let me get that chance to get that ticket. I swear to God, I will turn into a fiend.
Fiend.
So that's my dear fucking God. That's my Weebs Lounge. I haven't done much just because hospital.
Just because hospital, don't worry, man. It's life. You can't do nothing about it. Is what it is. But what we could do something about. Be careful
with drinking and watch what people put in your drinks, kids.
That's a good life lesson, kids. 100% on that. With that being said, Chad, let's move on from Weebs Lounge to our last part for discussion. Is Otaku big news buzz central? The polls of our Anime Lately podcast. Get ready to dive into the latest buzz, hottest news, and our spirited opinions on everything entertainment. So for the first off, is the gaming news. We're gonna have a couple things to discuss. And the Street Fighter, the movie cast, coming out for October 26th release. Myself and Whawkins already spoke about this coming past week for Grappling with the Week, episode 28, because it involves two of our wrestlers there from WWE, which is Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. But I want to also bring this conversation here as well for Anime Podcast because it's also Weebs news related, and I know that we have Jokester here that is love to give the hands in a few fighting games, but I want to just hear your discussion on, are you excited for the Street Fighter movie adaptation itself? And with the cast that we have, Roman Reigns as Akuma, we have Cody Rhodes as let me actually put up the document. I forgot.
I actually got it up right here.
Talk to me.
I'm just hoping we have the first good Street Fighter live action movie because I remember the old attempts. Those were bad. As far as because I don't know actors very well, right? Of course, I know Jason Momoa. Him as Blanca. Cool. That's a choice. That's a choice, but you know what? I think Jason Momoa can do it. That nigga's funny. Eric Andre is Don Savage, or Savage. I'm actually kind of surprised about that one. I low-key forgot Don Savage was a character. Cody Rhodes is Guile. That fits.
It fits. It does.
Yeah.
Well.
So perfect. I'm curious how they're going to do the hair, though. Like, the hair aspect, I really wonder how they're going to do it, because for those that don't know, Cody Rhodes...
hair gel.
Yeah.
The whole prosthetic. No, agree. But remember, they're fighting. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to work around that and keep them maintained. Most likely it's going to be a lot of CGI, trying to keep it maintained with the movement. So I'm really curious to see how it's going to be just in the movie image aspect. Like, how's it going to look?
I just need Cody Rhodes. I need Cody Rhodes to do the comb thing. But Andrew Schultz is Dan Hibiki. I will hold my opinions that I have on Andrew Schultz because I have a lot of them, but none of them are good. Him being Dan, fitting because I don't like Dan and I don't like Andrew Schultz. And This one I've actually known for a while, and I don't agree with it. Ever since I first heard that it's happening, I have not agreed that Roman Reigns as Akuma.
Yeah, I need to see it. Like,
I'm excited about it. It works.
When I feel like there are just many different actors or even wrestlers really that could fit as Akuma. Even though I like Roman Reigns, he doesn't give me the threatening aura that Akuma has.
I would have to see more Akuma stuff to really have an opinion on that.
Well, scratch that. He hasn't given me that since the Shield days.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed. Because
I don't know about all that, but
the
that's
Street
fine.
Fighter head.
Yeah.
With me being the Street Fighter head that I am, Akuma has an aura about him that, like, other than to Elena, because for some reason she was actually able to befriend this man. Shout out to Elena, one of the best characters in Street Fighter. He has an aura of that man looks at me. He gonna kill me. Roman Reigns, the chance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand your point with Roman, because that's fine, that's whatever, but that's a whole different other discussion, I guess. Because I mean, that, I guess with my experience, like I would have to, I guess, see more of Akuma to kind of see your viewpoint with it. So I'm just like, I guess I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, since the Shield days, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
I can send you a relatively short video on Akuma just to catch you up.
Yeah. Okay.
I got you
That's fine. All right, cool.
Listen, Akuma is one of those. As a villain, Akuma's one of those ones.
Yes, he is.
Right. Yeah.
He is like final boss type of level of type of villain, and I love Akuma. I don't know the lore perfectly of Street Fighter, but I've been playing it as a kid, so I know years. And Roman Reigns, not saying that he's the perfect choice, but I see why they chose him. As somebody who works in the industry and see the picture, I can imagine the audition role that he did for for Akuma as Joe. I could be curious to know how he did it. Hopefully we get that in the future if it succeeds well, because I would love to see how he portrayed that. He gives that menacing
Jacob
vibe.
Fatu could have been a good Akuma.
But
Jacob Fatu could have been a great
I
Akuma.
would have. Jacob Fatu would have been perfect as Akuma. I'm gonna state that now. Between the two, Jacob Fatu or Roman, I would say Jacob Fatu. He has more of the posture and more of the craziness. But we just gotta see, can Roman take the out? Can the director and the producer, the writer, can they take the acting chops out of Roman from his cinema of pro wrestling and bring it to the on screen as a Street Fighter game adaptation? So that's a big question, and that's what I'm curious about.
Again, I would need to just see more, because again, I'm not too, because I know of the characters in Street Fighter. I don't know a lot with like what Jokester's talking about with like, the menacing killing aura and all that. Because like, I would have to see everything to kind of see your viewpoint with it.
Akuma has a move where he hits you with your sins tenfold and kills you.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Ghost Rider, their sense or something like that's called.
The penance there, yeah.
Yeah, penance there, thank you.
Yeah, and the last actor that I do know on here, and I think this is fitting and fucking funny. Fucking 50 Cent Balrog is the funniest shit of all time.
I knew the one I was staring at. I knew the ones you're gonna call out, and I knew the last one would be 50 Cent, because that's the one. Like for me, it's 50 Cent and Chung Lee. Those are the two that I'm curious to know also how's that going to be, because Chun Li is a fan favorite. That's a fan favorite for many years. She has had books. She has sneakers. She had clothing line. That character is so famous with her dyes, with her attire, with her character, with her hairstyle. So that was also an interesting adaptation they need to have. And 50 Cent as Balrog is going to be interesting too.
And the thing is, 50 Cent is a great actor, actually.
Yeah.
Like, he, as an actor, I've watched some of his shows. Like, he's a great actor. And Balrog is not that serious of a character, which is why I think it's one of the funniest things of all time.
I see what you're talking about when it comes to that. And plus 50 Cent, he's been doing a lot of producing roles over the years with Power and his other 4 or 5 spin-off shows. But I'm curious to see how's this now him acting. Like, this is a good lineup. It just all depends on the success of how can they succeed with this, because it comes out next year in 2026, October 16th, the day before my wife's birthday. So it's gonna be exciting. But tell wife, hey, let's go to movies. It's not ready for you, but it's for me. Let's go.
Please don't fuck it up.
Agree. When it comes to Street Fighter, that's one of the movies news for us to have. I mean, gaming news. The next one, Jokester, talk to us.
So, there's a tweet saying, with a quote from Nomura, who is a developer on Square Enix, and I believe the writer of Final Fantasy VII and also Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. Yeah, he's the Final Fantasy guy. He's the Square Enix guy.
Pause real quick. My supervisor's calling me.
Oh, fun. Here, I'll help you with that. So basically, Tetsuya Nomura provided a very tiny, very small update regarding Kingdom Hearts 4, and this was during a live stream for celebrating Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which don't know what the hell that is, so fine, whatever. But basically, his small little update is apparently Kingdom Hearts is steadily moving forward according to schedule, and I'm just sitting here thinking, according to schedule, when somebody remind me, when was
what is the schedule
trailer again? Fucking dude, you haven't given us anything for Kingdom Hearts 4. You're giving us more for like Final Fantasy 7 remake stuff, which fine, if that's going to be your bag right now, that's fine. Tell us that, make sure we know that. But like, if you're saying that it's steadily moving forward according to schedule, give us something, give us anything. But no, you're just gonna keep blue balling everybody and be like, oh yeah, it's coming, and then you're gonna have some sort of convoluted plot that's like, oh, you should have played the little mobile game that came out 3 years ago only in Antarctica. Oh, you didn't play that? Well, I guess you don't know anything about this plot anymore for Kingdom Hearts 4. Man, just give us something, dude. Like, what the hell?
That's why I chose this background, because this man is just laying down, sleeping, taking a little nap therapy, and the background that I'm still haven't played or yet finished the game. I played the original like 10 20 something years ago. I just haven't played the original of the remake, and that's the one I'm planning to play, because I know a partial of the story of what happened and where it ends off, but I want to play the remake part 1, part 2, part 3 is coming in the works. And then we have Kingdom Hearts 4. Still need to go back to the so I need to go back to the Kingdom Hearts bundle that I bought from the PlayStation Store that have Kingdom Hearts Part 1, Part 2, the 1.5, 1.7, the memories. I haven't touched those, but I still have them in my catalog, just staring at me and be like, when you gonna play us? When are you gonna play us? And I'm like, someday.
I remember we told you just play 1.5, 2.5, because those are just the final mixes of 1 and 2. Like, those are the upgraded, better versions of 1 and 2. So
I know, but I do
don't have to worry about 1 and 2.
I do want to play the side stories, because the side stories were like on the DS.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not saying don't play the side stories. I'm just saying, you don't have to do 1, 2, then 1.5 and 2.5. Just stick with 1.5, 2.5, because those have the games that you're looking for in them.
Oh, okay. Then I will look into them when it comes to that. When the time comes, I will.
And 2.8.
I will write in the chat, be like, "Hey, I'm finally getting back into Kingdom Hearts. Can you remind me what it is?" Then if I'm there, we can go move forward. While Jokester comes back, we're gonna talk about the other news that he mentioned for us. Hollow Knight. Silk Song, a demand prompt Steam and Game Store crashes. Right here, for those that don't know, that is Jokester right here in the background right here. He has Hollow Knight, and the game frustrates that Hollow Knight and Silk Song crashes in stores on launch. The biggest online video game store crashes on Thursday as it struggled to deal with high demand for Hollow Knight Silk Song, one of the most anticipated game of the year. Thousands of users reported they were unable to buy the game on PC Store Steam after its release at 15 BST. With errors persisting until after of 17:30. For those that know, that I believe is British Standard Time, I believe.
That's what BST is, but they're also using military time, so that's like 3 o'clock to 5:30.
All right, so and a social media user also shared that their difficulties trying to purchase Silksong on other platforms, including the Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox Game Store. Fans of Hollow Knight have been eagerly waiting the sequel after the first game released in 2017, which has sold more than 15 million copies worldwide, according to the developer. Users report on the outage checker down detector rose sharply on release, peaking on 3,750 before falling gradually over the following hour. It led some angry fans criticize the platforms, with one calling the outage ridiculous and others saying it was stupid. There was no option to pre-order the game, which they said would have avoided the issue together. That's crazy. Didn't have no pre-order option. That's insane. And further frustrated fans posted screenshots to social media platforms, including X and formerly Twitter, of error codes across games stores as they tried to complete their purchase. Obviously, they were pissed off. Meanwhile, Humble Bundle, another of the digital storefront, briefly told visitors in a note on site on Thursday the game was no longer available during the high demand, which has been resolved. It led to Christopher Larkin, a composer who worked on Hollow Knight, and its sequel, to joke on X the game may have crashed the internet, which just shows that that's the case.
It basically did. It crashed pretty much the entire internet, and then everything except Xbox, because really, who the fuck cares about Xbox? Pretty much everything but Xbox crashed. Like, one of my friends ended up getting it on accident because they were able to wishlist the game, but they were not. They quite literally on Steam was not able to purchase it. And that was lucky that they actually got Steam to come up.
I'm just laughing at the memes that people are saying that Silksong has crashed entirely on Steam, and most of the Twitch streamers are having a bad time. When you thought you pick up the perfect moment to drop your patch, and Silksong decides to drop all the Steam servers, like it sucks, because what I read from the report that the game was not pre-ordered, so it was a fuck fundle. Like, it literally just messed up on the whole type of release. Like, and that sucks.
Yeah, but that's because, like, one, people have been waiting for this game for 7 years. Like, people love Hollow Knight. Yeah. They have been waiting on Silksong to come out for 7 years. And not only does it come out, and also after, of course, they found this out after, it came out. The game is a fucking amazing, and it's only $20. Like, it basically just kind of proved that a small team can bitch the fuck out of all these developers.
Yep.
Wait, the game was only $20?
Yep. The game is only, Silksong is only $20.
Wow, that's cheap. That's something that I could buy even.
Yep, yeah. It is only $20. It's a legitimately... It was made by 3 developers.
Yep. It's a legitimately good game. Like, I know I didn't play Hollow Knight. I mean, I plan to eventually, one of these days. So, Silksong is also on that list and all that. But, like, I've seen gameplay of it, and I know people that have played it. I've heard and seen how good it is. So yeah, to have 3 people on that team and to be as good as you are, and yet a AAA game can't be that good or be that successful. Nah, get out of here with that. Get out of here.
Who's excited for Call of Duty coming out in November, the new release one? Also, I didn't have it on the news docket because it's also news related, but it's game related. Who's excited for Call of Duty game adaptation as a movie?
Why does he keep bringing up Call of Duty?
Yes, in case you didn't know, Jokester, I didn't add it to a news docket because it wasn't something huge, but I remember, since I want to slide it in real quick, that in case you didn't hear, but Call of Duty is having a game adaptation into a movie, I believe. So that'll be happening.
Okay, yeah, sure.
In my head, are like we have movies like Jack Ryan, we have Reacher, with other movies. Like, why do we need a movie of Call of Duty? Just make, like, unless they're gonna pick out the story from one of the Call of Duty games and adapt that into a movie, then sure. But just hearing that Call of Duty game is being adapted, you just don't hear much of.
Feel like if they're going to do that, they have to adapt. They have to adapt multiple games into movies, because, like, I remember for a while the stories to, especially with it used to be like swapping between Modern Warfare and Black Ops, so which were like, you know, they were two different Call of Duty games with two completely different stories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those games would kind of like leave off on some bullshit ass cliffhanger. And I'm just praying that they do not try to stretch this out by making each movie basically after one of the games, like each one of the games, to pad out a story.
If they want, they could go from Modern Warfare 4, 5, and 6 and just tell a story, like have a trilogy film, because they do go from each other. They have ghosts and everything in those three games.
I'm gonna keep it a buck 180 with you. Ain't no Call of Duty story good enough to do all that, bro.
Oh no, 100%. No, 100%. I agree. I'd rather have a TV show because I feel like that will succeed better. And movie wise, no. I'd rather see like Black Ops, because Black Ops had a good story as well. Like, you know, Black Ops 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, I believe.
I would rather them adaptate the fucking story to zombies.
I mean, that would make a better movie.
Yes. A zombie apocalypse where you trade in the gun. And you get the gun, packer punch and everything. Have a little cool concept with it included, and like that would be amazing. Like I feel like if you add the aspect, it will be really interesting.
The actual story to Call of Duty Zombies is actually, it's so expansive that if you look up a conclusive video for all the stories of Call of Duty Zombies,
it's 3 hours. I saw one, right?
Nope, 6 hours.
That's probably the one I saw. Yeah, because I knew it was like a long one, and I put it to a save for later. Remember
I watched that entire video.
Remember when Whawkins said that he's gonna watch later content? I had that shit for the past 12, 15 years. I keep just saving content there. Save for later, save for later, save for later, save for later. And chat, I still don't watch it. I just put it there like in the archive. Like one day.
Yeah, I had a very boring shift, and I watched that entire video during it.
But was it good though?
Nice.
The 6 hour
yes,
content?
it's actually. Oh yeah, no, it's actually a very good and conclusive video, and it kept me interested. And the story to zombies is genuinely insane.
I believe it.
It is genuinely insane. So I think that would make a better movie than whatever story from the actual campaigns of Call of Duty that they could make.
That's a possibility.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I was gonna no, that's totally fine. There's not much report. I believe there's a director or producer attached to it. They was trying to give it to Paramount Plus or something related to that. I forgot who was the source, but I will have much better information once we get more report in the future. Next couple of months, we will have a better discussion for it. But let's talk about our Weebs news. We have a couple weeks to discuss about, so let's get into it. We what chat out here? Anime delayed 25 to 26. We have a couple of animes being pushed from late this year to next year. So we have, for example, Welcome to Demon School, Irumacum anime 4th season debuts next year, April 26th. And if anybody hasn't watched Welcome to Demon School, Irumacum, please go watch it. Such a wholesome slice of life fantasy story. He didn't really get reincarnated. He just got sold off by his parents to the Demon Lord.
Yeah, I've only seen season 1. It's season 1 was really good.
Honestly, that is actually probably gonna be the next vortex I go in. Only because the same writer is the person who's doing Ichi the Witch, and Ichi the Witch is really good. Highly recommend that manga, by the way.
Wait, what?
So like the person who writes Aruma-kun is doing Ichi the Witch, and if you guys remember a series that was known as Act Age, remember how the artist got screwed over because the writer for Act Age was a piece of shit? Well, they found new work by working with the Aruma-kun author, and so they are under control for creating Ichi the Witch, which is a really, really good story right now. It's like 40 something chapters in, and it's the one that I keep pushing for our manga show, by the way, for all of us to cover. Like,
the art's amazing.
It's really good. Yeah, dude. I
think that is better I think this anime is a better rabbit hole to go down than my bullshit Tensei.
But anywho,
No, but you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're looking up on Analyst. Osamao Nishi. They did Irumako, the anime original creator, and for the manga staff roles is Irumako and Ichi the Witch the story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so highly recommended to the Witch. It's really good. Quick synopsis of it. Boy becomes a witch. He's the only man who's ever become a witch. There you go. There's your plot. Literally, like there's a female Gojo in it she's queen. She's literally queen. She literally walks around saying, and I quote, "I am the goat." Like she has said that in the manga. Oh my gosh, she's great. She's awesome.
I love it.
And there's some other good characters too that I won't get into, but yeah, I highly recommend that. But yeah, Rumakun's the next vortex I'm going to go under, I think.
The other one is a new Baki season approaches 2026. If anybody is excited for that, for more Baki season, for the continuation of the Grappler. I'm excited
more
for
meathead shit.
Yeah, more meathead shit. That's what
I need to actually watch Baki, but yeah.
If you don't watch Baki, watch the 2018 version. Is not a bad way to start. You don't need to watch the one from the late 90s. It does continue off from there, but you should just start off on 2018. Just start fresh from there. It's not a big deal from what a lot of people have said.
The 2018 version is actually really fucking good.
100%.
Okay, good.
Assassination Classroom manga gets a new anime film for 2026. More information will be released by this Monday, and we record on Sunday, chat, and this podcast will be released on Tuesday. So we're not gonna be having that news until next week. So anybody excited or care about these news so far that we have discussed?
Man, don't make me cry again. Don't make me cry again.
It's going to take your heart and destroy it asunder yet again. And I'm all here for it. I can't wait to have all the emotions, because like apparently there are episodes that they couldn't do because of time constraints or whatever. So yeah, give me some of that, because that was, I think, my one complaint with the anime was like it felt like there was some stuff missing, and people were like, yeah, there were a few things missing here and there. I'm like, oh, that's why then. So yes, give me this little anime film, give it to me please now, much more than what's after this, because we got one promo finally for One Punch Man season 3.
Yeah, and it comes out for October in 1 month. Chat, season 3 comes out in 1 month, and we barely have had any promotional campaign.
Didn't the director come out saying something this week? Hold on. One Punch Man director. He came out with some BS thing. Here it is. Oh my god, he had a whole tweet. About something. Completely understand everyone's reactions. Please calm down and hear me out if you would. I'll explain why I was chosen, and it might be a bit long. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna read that bullshit.
Here's a short version.
Okay,
when
good.
The consultation for One Punch Man season 3 came up, I focused on incorporating a new workflow. Something I discussed in the CG world, bridge 3D, 2D, squeeze out even more. The team is giving it all on the side. Can't discuss details about the production, but I'm open to answering what I can within limits. That's all he wrote. Like he wrote
being over, and we had to change some things.
Yeah.
And there's still no promotional campaign about season 3 itself.
And it's coming out in a couple weeks.
That is all I heard. That is our artists are being overworked, and we had to change some things.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks that they're overworked, but I mean, what? I don't know, man. Just
hey, man.
This is not the night to just get. No, I don't want to.
I haven't even seen One Punch Man, so I.
Season 1 is good.
Season 1's good.
Season 1 is good.
I've seen the first 3 episodes of season 1.
Season 1 is fun.
Yeah.
I've seen the whole season. The comedy satire of shonen style, not really my thing, but it's entertaining for what it was, and I had a good time. I do suggest, if you want to check out season 2, go read the manga. You don't need to actually see season 2 of One Punch Man.
Yeah, so yeah, a couple weeks until that monstrosity freaking drops. What?
We do have something to discuss, and we do have JJK Season 3 trailer got announced, and we had a trailer for the Calling Games. So this is exciting. Any thoughts about the Calling Games when it comes to the trailer itself?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to get more JJK meathead stuff in my anime. That's all I got. Sorry, folks, I don't have a lot to say tonight.
No, it's just fine because we're here talking about news, and this is season 3 coming out in January 2026. So it's nothing too crazy. We just have a trailer coming out. I didn't see the full trailer because I read the manga Calling Games, and trailers when it comes to animes that I already know I'm gonna watch, I don't need to check it out because I'm already watching. I'm going to. We plan to. I don't need to be spoiled on it.
Yeah, but it'll be nice to see those shots, though. So
I guess at some point I do need to watch season 2 of JJK.
It's pretty good. I like how they adapted it, dude. Especially the Chozo Yuji fight.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad. I'm so happy how they did that.
I heard that one was good as well.
The
last thing that we also need to discuss for the Weebs news is Spy Family Season 3 anime trailer teases for Twilight backstory with a bit of Anya. This is part 1, and the Season 3 releases, I believe, later in the fall season as well.
Okay. I still need to finish Season 1, so...
Season 1 and 2, and the movie.
Yeah, and I dropped the manga like years ago.
Oh, really? I paused in the manga.
Yeah.
I don't think I dropped it. I paused it. It's just because it was bi-weekly, so I was just letting it stack up.
See, that's where it started with me just pausing it. But I'm not gonna lie, after like a few years of pausing it and hearing almost nothing coming from it, I'm like, is anything happening in this series? Like, are we still just plodding along? Like, they're just apparently moving at a snail's pace. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'll watch the anime when it drops and all that stuff. I'm not gonna be too fussed with the manga.
All right. Let's talk about one of the big things that why IGN is always wrong is Whawkins. Talk to me about it, because I know you and me are both flabbergasted as always.
Oh boy. Well, while I read what they said, can you look up what they rated JJK movie by chance?
Yes, I can. I got you.
Okay, good. So IGN the other day, ladies and gentlemen, this was back on the 4th, so like 3 days ago. IGN had their usual little reviews of movies or games and all that with their little dumb pictures and all that of just like the posters or whatever. So they came out with theirs for Demon Slayer, and oh boy, they gave it a 6 out of 10. Okay. Now, it's one thing to have an opinion, whether it's right or wrong. Hey, you can have your opinion. Fine, cool, neat. It's all about the context and what they say in here. So in their little blurb that they have of their review of the movie, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle features horrendous pacing and a clearly incomplete story that never fully justifies being a feature film. Still, there are some good fights that provide satisfying payoffs to character storylines years in the making. So, going into this, everybody knows, oh, this is part 1 of 3 of the final season, of like the final arc of Demon Slayer, which is there are a bunch of fights and there's a bunch of, there's going to be some lore stuff later, but like these first couple movies are mainly going to be fights and all that. What do you mean by horrendous pacing? They're covering 3 fights in like what, 2 hours? That's fine. Like I read the manga, you'll be fine with that kind of pacing. But there's a reason. There's a reason I asked Vash to look up the JJK one. What did they say about the JJK movie?
A 9 from IGN. They give it a 9. They give it a 9. They said amazing. They said JJK 0. It delivers dazzling animation, memorable characters, and a poignant story that expands the world of the anime. This was in their ending of their big old paragraph, but in their verdict, and right above that, they say JJK 0 manages to work as both a standalone introduction to the anime and also a satisfying prequel to those familiar with this world, with stunning animation, complex and memorable characters. and a healthy dose of horror imagery. This is one of the best shonen anime film in a while.
Hold on, there was something else with that. Because they had another different score with that. Maybe it wasn't the JJK movie. It might have been some other movie then.
Probably One Piece film Red, or probably My Hero, something like that.
Well, no, because we were talking about it in one of the Discord channels here. Where was you? Where were you? I don't know. It was in one of these Discord channels that we have. All these many Discord channels that we have in here. Basically, long story short, IGN, you're fucking stupid. Like, oh, they had too many fights. I don't know. Just fuck IGN. That's it. That's all I got. Fuck IGN. I don't care anymore. Fuck them, assholes.
Big fuck IGN,
idiots. Oh, it's not a complete story. No shit,
I've had
idiot.
IGN since Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Fuck you mean too much water. Suck my fucking dick, IGN.
That's literally what this review is oh, too much water. It's just like, what are you talking about?
It's just crazy how they said that, like, oh, this feels incomplete. Like, yes, because it's literally part 1 of part 3. They literally have announced that from Japan. And like, how is it that they're talking about? It just makes no illogical sense. Like, when they try to review stuff, I never have like AGN and their review style and how they try to sometimes lie about their score through social media. But then when you read their score on the actual website or the article, it's a bit more expansive. So it's like you're literally just clickbaiting the audience just to check out and get some traffic source, which is, as a business, understandable. But as a consumer, it just sucks ass.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? No, now I'm bothered because we were literally talking again. Memory of a goldfish over here from some of us, you know.
So while you find that, because I'm gonna leave our last Weebs news to discuss that at the end. The one media news that we have to discuss, for those that very sad news to say, because also on top of IGN, fuck IGN, we have also fuck Warner Brothers because Greg Sipes, the voice of Beast Boy in Teen Titans Go and other many voice acting roles, reveals he was fired by Warner Brothers on Valentine's Day after he publicly posted about his Parkinson's disease diagnosis. He says that he's been discriminated against and could possibly be replaced for the new season. So he posted this out to the audience that Warner Bros. Literally found me on Valentine's Day after I publicly shared his diagnosis, and people asking like, why was he fired? And he just responded to people that he told me and saying Register is trying to use his Parkinson's disease as an excuse for the possible hold of a future production when that's not the case whatsoever. Greg said that he has been very discriminated against with being rehired or being on the role. So Jokester, any thoughts about the voice acting and just knowing that Warner Brothers still being dickheads when it comes to our animation and just people overall?
Listen, Warner Brothers has been on my shit list for so long, for so many reasons. Whether it's them canceling so many of their goddamn games, and like I'm still mad about all the Steven Universe games being taken off right when I decided to play one of them. Them fucking up with different animations and them having like also Max taking off so many of fucking Warner Bros. Animations. It's just like, why are y'all trying to be the enemy?
Yeah, agree.
And then I feel like being discriminated, like posting about a disease that you have, one that I don't even feel like negatively really impacted his voice acting career, because Greg Sipes, granted, I don't like Teen Titans Go. His voice in Teen Titans Go is amazing. Like he's
and he's the voice of Beast Boy from the original series as well, and other voice acting roles. So it's like you can't discriminate just because of. I don't think it's gonna hinder his role in still doing his job.
But then also, isn't that just like illegal in general? The fuck.
Not that he's making this public is definitely gonna bite their ass in Warner Brothers and try to
I hope it
fucking rectify
does.
this. They have to, because this is getting public now and is it's being discussed by us and many other news sites and everything. So it's definitely gonna be interesting for how HBO Max / Warner Brothers are gonna tackle this in the next coming months and weeks, because they're gonna have to fix this very soon, because I don't see them a good way to kind of look in good light after this.
At all. Hey, Greg Snipes, you don't know me, but I wish bad on a lot of people. I don't know who exactly fired you, but just know I'm wishing a lot of things that I probably can't say on YouTube.
Yeah.
I really do hope the best for Greg Snipes.
Agree.
I was told growing up, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Agree. Stay quiet.
I don't have nice things to say. I will say them, but it won't be in public.
Agreed on that too.
Okay, yeah.
But with that news, with that last
except about Ed Sheeran.
With that, oh yeah, we have a few, and also the guy that plays Batman and a few other voice actors still we have heard.
Yeah.
From our last news for Weebs News and overall from our Otaku Big News Buzz Central, our last news to discuss is JJK. Yes, we have talked about JJK one more time, but it's not the JJK that you know. It's the JJK from 60 years in the future. We hear from JJK Module. It's a sequel to JJK. And the question to you, Chad, the question to audience, how do we feel about sequel series when it comes to, for example, when we have JJK having the sequel module, Naruto to Boruto, we have One Piece to Two Piece that people have joked around in the future that is something that might happen, or having Monkey D. Luffy his son, or Brook still taking care of his kids in the future of Luffy. All those random theories that people have said that there might be a chance that Oda and everything. I'm like, bro, Oda's not gonna do that shit.
Whawkins' face.
Exactly. So Whawkins, tell me, why are you so excited to see another 20 years of One Piece in a different limelight of a different author creating?
First of all, One Piece has to end before anybody even mentions a sequel for One Piece. So anybody talking about Two Piece, hey, the door's right over there. Go out of it. There's that. When it comes to sequels, I mean, if they're gonna be good, yeah, go ahead, do it. But that's the problem. Most sequels are ass. Looking at you, Boruto, with your piece of shit. Oh, here comes aliens. We're gonna ruin the end of Naruto. Well, not like the end of Naruto, but we're gonna throw in this stupid ass villain just to set up Boruto, be like, oh, there's aliens in Naruto, there's aliens around, and it's just like, here comes JJK, it's just like, there's aliens around. I'm just like, are y'all trying to be like Dandadan right now? Are you guys trying to like mix up the aliens with the supernatural? Like, are you serious right now? Which, don't get me wrong, the first chapter, I thought it was good, a good start, a good setup, but it's just like, I'm sitting here thinking, why are we going down the alien route with this? Like, why aliens? Why was that the choice here?
I feel like that's the common denominator, because a joke I always used to say in the anime podcast back in phase 1, that if it's not the government, it's the people. If it's not the people, is the aliens. And if it's not the aliens, it's the church. It's literally those four. Like, it does come to fore that if it's not, like, it's usually the almost obvious, supernatural and everything. If not supernatural, then we go down the rabbit hole. We go the government, the people, the church, and the aliens. Aliens are always usually the last ones. And I love with Jokester. I haven't read the first chapter, but once I saw that meme of the aliens, that made me think, so that must mean where we're heading. Because the crazy thing is that Boruto, the Naruto, the Next Generation, has a sequel of itself. It's called Boruto Vortex, which is fucking crazy.
Well, that's just Shippuden. That's just Shippuden. That's just a part
two of
Boruto.
Why do you need another sequel? Why do you need a sequel of a sequel of the manga? You don't need that. Just continue.
It's so dumb.
It's not a sequel. It's a part 2 for one. But for 2, the whole Boruto concept is just stupid in general. Like, I didn't want to see past the peace times and all that. I didn't want to see it. I didn't need to see it. You're going to give me an anime that has like fucking 30 episodes of slice of life bullshit in the Naruto world. On one hand, I wouldn't mind seeing that. But on the other hand, you got to be actually fucking good and fucking entertaining and not boring as hell. Like,
Momoshiki was a mistake.
The whole Okotsuki clan is a mistake.
Look, when it comes to when it comes to well done animation sequel, this is not just talking about manga sequels. I want to give it to something relatable. Castlevania. You have Castlevania is with Belmont, Trevor, and you also have Alucard, that story, right? But then you have Castlevania Nocturnal. That's, I believe, 300 years in the future of Belmont not existing, the Trevor, but the family household still existing. You don't have to rely on those characters, but you can still rely on the lore. That is a well-done sequel because it's still within the same universe, but you're still not handcuffed to the same characters that you build upon where you started. That's one. Another example is for anybody who has watched the series, which I highly recommend, is done by Guillermo del Toro. It's called Troll Hunters. Troll Hunters is such a great series on Netflix and has 3 spin-off shows within the same universe. It's called 3 Below, Troll Hunters Original, and there's a third one I can't remember from the top of my head. Great stories within the same universe, but still connected within one another. That to me is such good storytelling because you're not forcing the story to rely on previous characters, but still relying on the world itself and the richness of the characters that made the story be so big and loved. When it comes to manga, I feel like manga fails because they don't know how to market and they think of cash grab. Because, for example, when it comes to Americanized comics, Spider-Man, Marvel, Star Wars, they have had more success than failures. Have they had failures? Fuck yeah. Go look at many Star Wars controversy films, sequels. People have their opinions on it. But when it comes to comics, there are some that succeeds very well, like the Darth Vader comics. They tell more lore of stuff that they didn't get to tell in the TV show or in the movie. They get to tell in the comics, stuff that he did in the Outer Rim, stuff that he did by himself, by killing more kids.
Stuff that's actually good.
Yeah, stuff that's actually good. Adding more lore to the story. But then,
throwing aliens in something with demons and cursed energy or cursed whatever, and these curses or whatever, which is basically just demons, is one of the dumbest things that, like,
I agree.
It has, like, at least Danadon has a good structure with it. They have a good balance with it. It makes sense in that universe. You're throwing aliens into JJK. How do we mix it up? And the aliens are literally they're literally pulling in a Okotsuki. Fuck them. Fuck the fucking rabbit people from outer space in Naruto. They're literally pulling them where it's just like, oh, they have the same powers as us. It's like, really? So now you're going to tell us that cursed energy is probably from space now? Is that what we're going to go at? Is there going to be like a cursed energy tree that gets sprouted on the fucking planet now in damn Antarctica? And it's just like, oh, we got to go destroy that with a positive energy. Herpaderpader. Oh, here comes my ring. Here comes my sword. Slice and dice. Oh, I'm going to win. No, fucking.
So, hey, Whawkins, are you ready for Jujutsu Bizarre Adventures?
Look, if you're gonna make a JoJo, that's the different thing. Like, if you're actually gonna make it, like, at least JoJo knows what it is. At least Araki knows what his story is. It's silly, it's goofy. This kid knows about freaking mitochondria. Why? Because fudge you, he knows about it. Yeah. Like, that just makes sense in that universe, not something that's kind of grounded in its own thing, like JJK is, for example. That's grounded in cursed energy, in curses, in things that are like yokai kind of things, like demons and all that stuff. It's the Naruto thing again, But yeah,
I was gonna use it.
Yeah, I blame Naruto. That's it. I just blame Naruto.
We could blame Naruto. That's a good example for that, because one example I will use that has had a good success as a spin-off / sequel within its same universe, My Hero Academia and My Hero Vigilantes. That's had a good success with the spin-off / sequel within the same aspect. My Hero Vigilantes succeeded very well.
Well, what Vigilantes does, being the prequel that it is it actually gives us a lot of good context for before the story. So like, we get to see some of Endeavor, like we see Endeavor in the series, for example, and this is like pre him and Shoto kind of hanging out more and all that, like him being more pissed off that All Might's #1 and all that. Him, like, we see more of just like how vicious he can be,
and plus Eraserhead as well, and the other heroes.
We literally get the Eraserhead backstory in Vigilantes,
Plus, to add on top of that, like, another story that My Hero could have succeeded is that if they did a spin-off of My Hero America, like showing the American heroes or showing South American heroes, like stuff like that, My Hero Academia could have succeeded very well. In JJK, I don't think any reader I have come upon with have ever told me, yo, I would love to see a sequel of JJK. Oh, I would love to see a spin-off of JJK. No, never, not once. I've heard people say like My Hero Academia having spin-off like America or maybe a Europe, probably a little 1-volume story of Europe of how, like, you know, JJK could exist there, or something like other parts of My Hero existing in other countries, because we do have heroes in other countries, we just don't know about them. But it's just that's the one thing they mess up on, which I feel like the sequel of spin-offs manga, if they want to succeed in, they gotta look at the examples of how Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and other hero characters in their own book exist still in the same universe as 616 or as Earth Prime in the DC universe. I feel like it succeeds better, because when I see manga having sequels, it really falls flat.
Or better yet, don't do sequels. The one thing I love about American comics, or just comics in general, these comics have different continuities. These comics have different runs where it could be like same characters, different stories, different characters all together, but the same setting, but, you know, different like stories that these people could tell.
Yeah. And that's
that.
Exactly. Like, no, go ahead.
Okay, the only good thing that I have like heard specifically from this sequel coming out is, spoiler alert, because that's why we put this at the end of the episode anyway. Yuta cracks Maki. That is the only good thing that has come out of this, is that Yuta cracks Maki and they got kids.
Yep. And we're following their grandkids in this, which and that's the thing, like the concept of the whole aliens thing, that's a whole like separate other thing. Again, the chapter itself was pretty good, and like the stuff with like the characters that we follow is actually pretty good stuff. I won't say too much because I know Vash does want to read it and all that. I don't want to spoil too much and all that, but
I've been spoiled about one thing, is that Yuta is a waifu lover as well. He was sad when his wife died. He was depressed.
Oh yeah,
and bro,
I mean, anyone would be.
I understand that.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, but. The characters are at least good, you know, and that's the thing too. Is just like when you have a spinoff or a sequel like this, like just like what Jokester said, you do something different with it. You do like either a different continuity with it. Vash had mentioned, MHA, we could follow the heroes in America. Maybe it's like 5 years after the stuff happened in Japan, or like maybe we can go down to the heroes in like Africa or like Egypt or anything like that. Like we could change the setting, but it's still the same universe as well. Like you already have your stuff. Another good example too is Burn the Witch with Bleach, because when that was revealed, because like Burn the Witch is like when that first came out, it's like, freaking Kubo's coming out, side story, cool, neat, awesome. But at the end of that first chapter, and this was like almost 10 years, like around when Bleach was done too, it was revealed that it was like the world that they were in was like the Western Soul Society. So it's just like, oh wait, this is taking part in the Bleach universe? Wait, so that changes everything that what we're learning here for. And like that's how you build upon the lore that you have. That's how you make a different product. That's how you do something different with what's already established, but it's also done well. It also remembers that where it came from. It also knows how to like mold its world and its story and craft it around what's already been established. That's why, again, with Bleach, that's why when that Hell Arc chapter came out like 4 years ago, people are hyped about it. Me along in that too, because like you're building upon what's already been established and you're not breaking anything. You're literally saying, hell, hey, you remember those butterflies that the Soul Reapers are, using to like travel and all that? Yeah, they're fucking important. Hey, you know those captain level people that died in the series? Gee, I wonder what happens to like their bodies, because their bodies are composed of like the energy that is used in this this
Reishi
world and all that. Yeah, like what happens to their bodies? Oh, there's actually a big old concept. Like they actually have to have like a funeral like ceremony kind of thing to like actually kind of put their bodies and their reishi to rest, so that way shit doesn't hit the fan, and the balance of the realms and all that doesn't go kaput like that. But the gates of hell are open. Hell is actually fighting back. This is actually going to be an arc. Nani the flip. Okay, great. Like that's how you do it. That's how you make your sequel a little better. One more sequel I'll spitfire too. Shrek 2. Fantastic sequel. Amazing sequel.
Correct. The sequel is actually better than the first movie.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes,
I would agree with that. It's mainly Shrek 2. Shrek 3 and 4, but definitely Shrek 2.
100% Shrek 2. That's a great one. I didn't expect that reference to go into Shrek 2.
Yeah.
But I agree with that. But thing is, for those that don't know, when Whawkins said 10 years ago for Burn the Witch, I had to look it up real quick. It's 2018. In my head, I'm like, shit, we are almost actually there 10 years ago. It's already been 7. That's crazy. But those are great examples. Yeah. But you know why, chat? It's because that with Taito Kubo, when he made the Burn the Witch and the Hell arc that he came a couple years ago previously, he took his time. JJK literally ended earlier this year.
Yeah.
And people didn't even like the ending.
Thank you very much for that, Jokester. So
like people weren't asking for a sequel. They were asking for a better ending.
Yeah,
which,
they were asking
that's
like
a whole different topic.
Hey, give us JJK Brotherhood.
Yeah, like do something different. But instead, Japan heard, hey, this is not what they want. Let's give them something better. A sequel. I'm like, who the fuck asked for that? So that's the thing that I hope Japan, like whatever they try to do, they understand that if it don't stick, because right now they at least know they have 3 volumes in mind, so that means they have less than 30 chapters. That is less than a half a year. That's perfect. That's literally exactly half a year. That's about 26 weeks roughly, or that's it. Give 30 chapters or less. That's 3 volumes. So we are gonna get some good information. Let's see if it succeeds or not, because they're at least telling us already, the audience, that if it does good, then we might do more. But right now we have planned for 3 volumes. Let's see how it happens, because we know Hachimaru. I mean, Samurai 8 from Naruto, from Kishimoto. That one did not get good until chapter 30. That's a sad thing, chat.
And that's when it got axed.
And it got axed at chapter 44. It literally got axed after 14 chapters after it got better. That's the sad part.
Yep.
So as you see, chat, no matter that if you must be a good creator or not, and you had a good successful run, don't mean your next run will do better.
Yep.
So with that being said, any last thoughts about JJK or just overall of sequel series coming from Japan, of the hit or miss? Because there's usually more misses than very little hits.
Stop with the aliens.
Aliens.
Stop with the aliens, or give us the Men in Black anime. That's all I ask.
Yes, bro, a Men in Black
and then
anime.
Over with Don. Oh my God! Wait, hold up, hold the fuck up. Wait, Men in Black anime, and then
you might be spitting
with Don.
Well,
you might be spitting here.
In the most previous episode, we just have a kaiju right now. We have Godzilla showed up, so
Wait, I'm behind like 3 episodes on Don because I'm waiting for somebody. Please don't spoil me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The kaiju, I assume, is the last arc, so that's what we're getting most likely. Like literally, the most previous, they just tease the kaiju at the last 5 minutes, so nothing crazy. But yeah, we haven't kaiju.
Nothing crazy.
Well, so far, what I'm trying to tease. But hey, also, chat, we might be reviewing Danadon in December for Shonarona, so stay tuned for that as well when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Other than that, we have nothing else to discuss, chat, because we have come to the end of our show. We gave you a main topic. We gave you a discussion of what we will be talking about of our Big News Bus Central, of our Otaku Big News Bus Central conversation, our sequel, hot or flop, because it's mostly flop, and when it comes to also our Weebs Lounge. So, Jokester, is any last thoughts that you want to give? Any quick one-liner, any quick plugs that you want to tell to the audience?
Actually, yes. It was something that I forgot in my Weebs Lounge, and it was that I have caught up, because there's only 3 volumes out currently, to a manga called Goku Rakagai.
Oh yeah.
It is fairly generic. It's kind of generic, half human, half demon boy, going around with this sexy teacher lady who's also his boss. She fine as hell though. I ain't gonna hold you, and she'd be rocking a pistol. But I like it. I really like it. I like it more than I like most of these shonens of, the classic half boy, half demon thing. I ain't gonna lie, he's kind of Yuji, except his demon doesn't have its own personality yet. Don't know what they're gonna do in the future. So because it's currently only 3 volumes out. So if you have the ability to read it, Goku Rakugai. I know, long ass title. I recommend.
Oh, don't worry. Vash has probably heard way longer titles.
Okay, long ass title in one word. Okay,
I'm about to say
a long ass title that's not a whole fucking sentence.
About to say it's not my fault. The time I got reincarnated when I got hit by the truck just going down the street to take my wife her lunch to work.
Let's end this fucking podcast. I hate Vash sometimes.
I used to be an Olympic swimmer, and then I got hit by a truck. Now I'm reincarnated as the Demon Overlord's AirPods, and I don't work because there's no electricity in this. Why is there no electricity in this world? Well, that's because you live in a freaking Renaissance era world where electricity doesn't exist unless you learn a freaking spell for it. Because, hey, electricity is just stupid. Why aren't you holding electricity in your hand? Why not? Just use the freaking Chidori. That's all you gotta do. Just Chidori everything. Chidori, Rasengan. There you go. We're in the Naruto universe now. And don't worry, we'll become Boruto and aliens. Vash's favorite series, everybody.
Not sure if he was giving the synopsis or not sure if he was giving the whole title. It was one or the other. Alien.
It's been a day.
Other than that, Chad.
That's all I got.
Other than that, Chad, we have 2 more episodes for the month of September to end off with. Let us know if you guys have any discussion for us to talk about, any things you guys want to bring up for us to have a main topic. Because after that, our episode on September 30th will be our first Halloween horror theme / episode. So stay tuned for that. We will come up with discussion and suggestions for our theme for that show. Additionally, Chad, hopefully you guys enjoy joining us for tonight and taking the time to listen in. The Anime Podcast was presented by AniMa Weebs Studio. Our production team, Vash, Whawkins, Roman, Jokester. Special thanks to our producers. Don't forget to follow the socials on the brand and the team. AniMa Weebs Studio, the handle, Legendary Vash. It's Jokester with a Z. Whawkins MW. All the links are down below the description for where to find us, our Discord, our socials, our TikTok. Also, Jokester's OnlyFans. Where to find us is all down below in the description. Lastly, share,
I didn't even tell you about that.
Huh? Lastly, share, like, and most importantly, give feedback and let us know what you thought on this episode. You guys is what make the show and help us succeed. On behalf of everyone at AniMa Weebs Studio team, we thank you for joining us in the Anime Podcast. See you later. Take care. This podcast is not recorded by a live studio audience. See you in the next one. Aliens. Do eat some cheese on pancakes.
Speaking about
aliens abduct this man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right. Well,
fucking aliens, bro.